With the PhilsGang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at PhilsGang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money, money, money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money, 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 money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
Osama bin Laden is dead and General Motors is alive.
We saved the American auto industry.
This president saved the auto industry, and now it's coming back strong.
Cuts and closures, a massive shakeup at General Motors.
GM says it will stop production at 5 of its plants next year.
The company will stop building several models that are assembled at those plants, including the Chevrolet Volt, Cruze, and Impala.
At GM's Hamtramck plant in Detroit, where I got to get inside a brand new Chevy Volt fresh off the line. And 5 years from now, when I'm not president anymore, I'll buy one and drive it myself.
Unbelievable. What a dope. Welcome to Phil's Gang, coast to coast, around the country, the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. This is amazing. I had Tommy, my producer, pull a cut when they were ready to bail out GM. And I said at the time, this is ridiculous. It's not going to work. It's kicking the can down the road. This is a lousy company. They can't manage it well. They can't compete. Let it die. Just like the banks. We should have let the banks die. But it's all about votes. And at the end of the day, GM bailout was about votes. About 13 electoral votes in Michigan. And you and I paid for those votes. About $11 billion. This was a ridiculous, stupid idea to bail out this monster. It didn't work anymore. It didn't work anymore. Every time we had a crisis, energy crisis, you think they would gear up, be ready for the next one to downsize the cars, to make sure they had cars that would, meet the standards of an energy crisis. No, they kept building big gas guzzlers. This is crazy. To bail them out was stupid. It just comes down to any business. If you have a business, you can keep bailing them out, but they're not going to last long if you have stupid management. And GM had stupid managers. All three had stupid managers. Because they didn't care. They only cared about what they were putting in their pocket. Just like today, the CEOs only care about what they're putting in their pockets through the stock buyback. GM, can you imagine? $14 billion in stock buybacks. That went directly to the CEOs, the top big shareholders, the big guys. It didn't benefit the company. No stock buyback benefits the company. Certainly doesn't benefit management. The middle class. The working middle class, because the money never trickles down to them, because they don't go buy new machinery, new equipment to increase productivity so they could produce more cars. Produce more cars, that means you should be getting a raise. That means your standard of living goes up. No, GM wasn't doing that. The big three never did that. It was all about them. It's unbelievable. It's just like the companies, the big tax cut we got. Oh, boy, that was going to be fantastic. Every home was going to receive a check for $4,000. Your income was going to go up $4,000 because when they plowed all the money back into their company, all that tax savings dollars, that $1.2 trillion, they're going to plow it back into their companies for new machinery to increase productivity. And boy, as a result, each household's income would go up $4,000. How'd that work out? In fact, it hurt everybody because people really believed that nonsense. They went out, they started to spend money, thinking, well, when I start getting my raise, I'll pay off my credit card. How'd that work out? Like the company said they're going to move all their money back home. They're going to move all their money back home, remember? They're hiding their money overseas, lower tax rate. Whatever happened to that money? First, whatever happened to the $4,000? That never happened, right? But whatever happened to their guarantee if they got that big tax cut, they'd move their money back home? Guess what? Never showed up in jobs, never showed up in wages, never showed up in capital investment, new machinery. It was all phony. It was a paper transaction. It was all phony, just like stock buybacks. They make stocks go up, price of stock goes up. It's phony profits. It's make-believe profits that push the stocks up. And one day you're going to pay for it because one day the market's going to crash. And we're in that middle of that crash right now. It's unbelievable. The wealthy, the 1 percentile, even worse, the 1/100th percentile who control all the monopolies in this country, who control all the banks. It's unbelievable. They say, cut taxes for me. You keep cutting taxes for us, the wealthy. Because that's going to induce us to work hard and create jobs. People at Burger King never created jobs. We take our money and put it right back into business. We create jobs, which is a bunch of nonsense. They never take their own money and put it in anything. Every dollar they save on taxes, every dollar they get, they put in a pile of the rest of their dollars. They've never created a job, one job, with their own money. They've always went to Wall Street and created with public money. So don't ever listen to these guys who come out and say, the wealthy, boy, you got to give them big tax cuts. They're the ones creating jobs. You don't see a guy at Burger King creating a job. That's a bunch of It's true. I never did see a guy at Burger King create a job. But on the other side of the ledger, no wealthy man ever puts his own money into any deal to create a job. Oh, these big tax cuts. All we got out of this tax cut was a big budget deficit. That's all we got. Spending more money we're taking in. Our tax, I'm going to predict, our taxes are going to double. You take another 5-10 years down the road to pay for all this stuff, they're going to have to double our taxes. Tax cuts don't work. It didn't work for Bush. He didn't produce any boom, remember? President George W. Bush. His tax cut didn't work at all. There was no boom. And remember all the big tax cuts like in the cities? Like, remember our states? Remember the big tax cut they put in Kansas? They said, we're going to put this big tax cut in Kansas. Boy, we're going to jumpstart our state economy. Didn't go anywhere. Didn't didn't do anything. Here's the sad part. The socialists have taken over the Democratic Party. If this new Democratic Party, they now control the House, they don't start working with President Trump, who is trying to end Congress out of control spending. He started that. He's trying to do it. They need to work with him for real tax reform, not this phony tax cut for corporations, 1.2 trillion, which is going to grow the economy. Kudlow said to 4 or 5%. How's that worked out? How's that worked out? We're going to be less than 3% again this year on an annual basis. It's unbelievable. They gave them that tax cut, and they never plowed any of the money back into capital investment to improve the middle-class standard of living. Now they're working multiple jobs. We've never had so many people working so many multiple jobs. It's unbelievable. These Democrats, instead of working on trying to make trouble for Trump, trying to impeach him, stop everything he's doing, They want his cell phone now. They want to get a subpoena to get his cell phone. They want a subpoena for this. They want a subpoena for the whole family, for everything. No. What good is that? What good is that going to? You're going to watch all these people who voted for the Democrats for the House. You're going to regret it because they should be working on health care, not trying to get President Trump and his wife and his kids' cell phones. What are you, nuts? We'll be right back.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
I will make sure that all the stocks that we are engaged in that are going up, we will get maximum returns, and we will be out of those stocks by watching our color-coded chart. You never again will have to worry about being out of an individual stock or an ETF or an index when the market crashes. You will be out before it does happen. All you got to do is join my gang, 877-600-GANG, 877-600-GANG. I'm reaching out to you. All I'm asking you to do is to reach back to the kids at St. Jude when you're making money.
Don't wait. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the Philsgang MaxVest 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis in investing, the Philsgang MaxVest 1000 stock chart seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Philsgang MaxVest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts.
Hi, I'm Phil Grant at philsgang.com. You know, we raise money every day for St. Jude, and we need your help. And I will reach out to you and help you learn how to invest in stocks. It's a whole new game out there. No more is there investing in stocks based on fundamentals. Those days are gone, totally gone. So look, join my gang, philsgang.com. I'll help you, and then you help St. Jude. Learn how to use a chart.
Sign up today. Simply go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com, or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
St. Jude exceeds any expectation or any dream I could have ever had about a hospital. I was told we wouldn't get a bill. I didn't quite process that. How's this possible? It's possible through all the wonderful people who donate. I don't know if they are aware of what they do, but they're saving children's lives every day.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures. Saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. you immediately get an alert. It says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now. Or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Welcome back. Are you a fan of the Phil's Gang radio show? Then you should check out philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
We're in very good shape. China, not so good. I'm not here to critique or second-guess the Chinese economy, but most observers believe China to be in a slump, whereas the United States is in a very strong, solid position.
You're not in a solid position, Larry, when China, everybody depends on China. The whole global economy depends on China. The way China goes, the whole world goes. It used to be like GM. The way GM goes, the United States went. Well, that's where we are with China. We depend on China. Welcome back to Phil's Gang. We'll get into that in a moment. But first, I want to play a cut that Tommy got. It was back in, I think, 2009 when this bailout was happening. Why we're bailing out GM is ridiculous. This is one of the worst run companies, the big three. The market share has shrunk from 71% in 1998 to 47% today. It's badly managed. They've been losing market share for 30 years, and we want to bail them out? Are you kidding me? And it went on and on and on and on and on. Anybody could see it's not going to work. First of all, the government does nothing right. The government's lazy. The government never does anything right. Screws everything up. Why would you have the government control this thing? They ended up giving it back. But Obama's idea was to give it back to the union so he could get the union vote. That's what it's all about at our expense, $11 billion. That's all it was about. Pick up the 16 electoral votes, or 13 electoral votes, I believe it is, in Michigan. That's what it was all about. He used us. This was stupid. This was stupid. But anyways, I want to talk about yesterday morning. Do you remember yesterday morning the market opened up and everybody was all excited? The market shot up about 300 points. Why? Well, because they said over the holiday, one day alone, they had 6.5 billion online sales. Record, they said. Really? Consumers back, they said.
And the consumer is back. We think stores are restored. We think shoppers were definitely working off that turkey dinner today in the mall.
Yeah, remember? Yeah. They're so healthy. Consumers healthy again.
Look, the reality is the consumer's healthy and they're shopping.
Yeah. Remember what Leisman said about the consumer?
People are feeling flush in their accounts, spending more than our income coming in.
Yeah, so you're flush when you spend more than your income coming in. You're healthy when you go shopping and you spend you spend more than your paycheck goes. They're calling that a healthy economy. You're back. You're back. And how did they? So the reason why the market opened up down today, because people started to think about it. Investors started to think about it. Said, wait a minute, hold on here, $6 billion. Wow! But they found out 80% of that was plastic. It was plastic. More debt. That's added on to their historic $13 trillion already of household debt. Not counting the revolving debt, which is their credit cards, their car loans, their student loans. Are you kidding me? That was bad news. So they thought about it. They also thought about the, they said, well, there's not going to be any more. The other reason went up yesterday, 300 points in the morning, because they said, oh, no more rate hikes. They're going to stop rate hikes in the spring. Or they may stop them after this one in December. They may stop them. So between those two things, stopping the rate hikes, the $6.5 billion they spent on one day, the market opens up 300 points. How stupid. And they said the bottom is in. The bottom is in. No. So we opened up negative this morning because here's the problem with the tax cut. I mean, with the no interest rates. That's not true. Even if they stop adding the quarter-point interest rate hikes called the short-term Fed rate, which is the money they loan to banks overnight so they can loan to you, that's the money they give you for your snowmobile, your wave runner, your your car, all that kind of stuff. It doesn't matter because here's what's going on. As I told you yesterday, I don't think I told you. I told my class. Then what people don't realize, remember when the market crashed 2009, on the balance sheet of the Federal Reserve, on their balance sheet was $400 billion in treasuries. What they do, they always buy treasuries when they want to bring the interest rate down. The interest rate that the United States government has to pay on its national debt, which is now gone from 2009, 185 billion. Okay, it's now gone up to 475 billion. The interest rate, they always go in, they start buying these treasuries to get that rate down. So what happened when the crash came in 2009, we could no longer afford 3.7% interest on our national debt. So that's one of the reasons why the market cracked. That was the catalyst that finally did it. So the problem now they have is this, that this interest rate is going to continue to climb. The long-term rate, meaning the one that affects housing, this couldn't be a worse time because they're quickly selling their 10-year treasuries on their balance sheet. That's at I think it's at $4 trillion. They're trying to get down to 400 because if the stock market crashes, they need to go and start immediately selling treasuries so they can get. Buying treasuries so they can get the interest rate down from where it is now, about 3.2%, get it back down to 1%. They can't do that now. If the market crashed today, they cannot get the interest rate down. That's why this market is going to be like 1929. This is going to be a 60, 70% crash because they don't have any way to stop the market from falling. What they did in 2009 is they started to print $84 billion a day to buy 10-year treasury yields to keep the interest on our debt, our $21 trillion, well, it wasn't $21 trillion then, but $21 trillion debt to keep that interest rate down. Well, guess what? We can't do that now. So what they're doing as quickly as possible, unloading and selling treasuries. So the yields on your house, your 30-year fixed rate mortgage, all going higher, killing the economy, killing the housing market. Now, this is not good. This market's going a lot lower, and I'll explain when I get back.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here, and it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from, all that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert. It says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night. You don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
Back about 2005, I found myself out of work. One of the things I was doing was KCA was playing Phil's Gang at noon, and he was predicting in 2005 a collapse of the housing market. Phil's Gang feller, he was on it, and nobody else was predicting what he predicted, but he was on the money. He was talking in 2005. He was talking about how people had the teaser rates with their mortgages, and the whole thing was going to collapse. And he knew what time it was. You got to respect that.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here, and it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from. All that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande at philsgang.com. You know, people make it too complicated. Wall Street tells you the market cap and the trailing PE and the forward PE and price to sales to confuse you. All you need to know is, does the stock have volume? What's that mean? Energy. What does that mean? If you have people buying a stock, enough of the stock's being bought, it influences the prices to go up. Join my gang, philsgang.com. We're using charting, philsgang.com.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com has taught thousands of people from all walks of life how to invest and make profits in the stock market. philsgang.com can help you generate extra income, maximize your retirement financial savings, and teach you how to avoid costly investing mistakes. With the Phil's Gang membership, you get all the comprehensive stock research and data, analysis tools, Phil's recommendations, and the professional customer support you need to make smarter, more profitable investing decisions. Don't wait. Call today, 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. Did you know Phil Grande hosts a daily live stock market investing webinar class? Never miss a beat with the market and your investments. Learn, invest, and profit with philsgang.com. Call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG. Welcome back. This segment is brought to you by the MaxVest 1000 stock charts. For more information, go to philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. I want to do some stocks with you. Got some great opportunities. I want to share them with you. Then later we'll talk about China, what's really going on in China. I don't want to hear the spin from Larry Kudlow, okay? We'll talk the truth, okay? You may call it gloom, okay? But it's true. I mean, I could come on and do the same thing everybody else does on Fox and CNBC and Bloomberg. Oh, boy, everything's fantastic, incredible, it's unbelievable, best economy ever. We're here to tell you the truth. What makes stocks move up is money. And when the big institutions don't put their money in, they don't have confidence, and they pull their money out. Oh, and by the way, the stock buyback not working so well anymore. Because as I mentioned before, when a company borrowed money at 0%, it only cost them $19 a share. But when now they're back to 3%, that's costing them $50 a share. Those margins are getting hit. These best margins ever? No way. That's been a lie. Okay, let's make some money. All right, first of all, we've had a fantastic opportunity with the airlines. I'll give you an example. JetBlue. Now, JetBlue, we're up 9% on JetBlue. Delta. Okay, Delta, DAL. All right, we're up on Delta over 21%. Now, let me explain what we did. When you have oil prices going down, you got immediately, in our industry, you immediately start buying the airlines, because airlines, that's the biggest expense besides labor, especially the pilots. So we started to buy. Now, here's what's interesting. JetBlue, you didn't have to know anything about JetBlue. You don't have to know anything about their margins. You don't have to know anything about their free cash flow, price to sales, price to book. You don't have to know any of that stuff. Here's what you need to know. The stock started to tumble. It was red. And then it continued to be red. Started to tumble back in October 3rd, JetBlue. Now, some of my gang members started to short JetBlue when it turned red. It dropped from $18.84 down to $16. So 15% returned the gang members who did that. That's their stock, JetBlue. So they did well. So let's do an average of the gang did maybe about 7% return. But here's the key. It started to go back up, and it stayed red and went up. So they took their profits, stayed red, 1639, stayed red at 1684, stayed red at 17, and finally it turned green on November 6th. That means the institutions were putting money back in. So we wait 2 days. We always make sure on our chart we wait for 2 green candlesticks. On the 3rd day is when we start buying. And we're still in it now. And JetBlue, okay, as I say, is up 9%. 9%. What's wrong with that? We also had Delta, DAL, same situation. Those stocks dropped. Some of my gang members were shorting them in October. Okay. We were busy shorting. A lot of our gang was busy shorting, like I was, the oils, because the oils were getting killed. And by the way, I want to talk about those in a minute. Don't lose that opportunity. Oil services, oil drillers, refiners. If you miss that opportunity, you're going to really miss a big opportunity. So anyways, Delta turned red about October 1. And then she dropped. She went down about 12%. Then finally it turned green on October 29th. They were coming in buying. They started to buy. Delta, we're still in it today. We took some profits today. But Delta, we were up over 21%. So let's cut it in half. Because remember, every gang member doesn't make 21%. Some make half, some make more, some make less. But the key is to identify when it turns green to buy, when it turns red to sell. So each stock, red or green, is a little business. It's a profit center. And you treat it that way. So when we bought Delta, and we said, let's buy it around $56, and some bought it earlier than $56. Okay, some bought it, a lot of the gang members bought around $53.86. So the key is to put your stop in, your stop. That means if you buy it at $53, or where a lot of our gang members bought it at $56, they make sure they can't lose more than 2 to 3%. So when they put the trade on, they put the investment in, they have a guarantee that they cannot lose more than 2 to 3%, but they can make 10% or more. That's called risk to reward. And now the stock is up, if I'm correct, I'll double check the number again. I think, yeah, 20. Let's double check that number, 21%. But I think it's 21%. So here's the thing. We've got right now a couple great opportunities. Love, Southwest Airlines. That stock right now is perfect time to start buying it. Not today. We got to get a little more money coming in. It's got to continue to stay green. Join my gang tonight. And why don't you invest in yourself $39.95 and just join the gang and follow me on Southwest Airlines. Southwest Airlines. Now, I can't guarantee that you're going to get 21%. I can't guarantee you're going to get 9%. But I can guarantee you this. You're going to risk 2 to 3% to make 10% or more. What is wrong with that? So we got some tremendous opportunities with the airlines as long as oil keeps going down. Now, what we're going to do to hedge it, we're going to go to our oil services, not oil. We don't want to buy energy. You don't want to be in energy. That's the one place you don't want to be. What you want to be in is the refiners. You want to be in the drillers. You want to be in the companies that maintain the oil wells. So you want to be in Halliburton. You want to be in Hess. Now, take example. Now, we made a lot of money in these stocks. Give you an example. We made probably, on average, 20% on these stocks, shorting them. But they're now, here, give you an example. Will. It turned red around $45 on my chart, and today it's around $29. That was a very, very good, that's a 30% return. So again, let's not say every gang member made 30%. I'm not saying that. So let's say some of them made 5%, some made 10, some made 20, maybe some got in the first day, but it doesn't matter. What we know is when it turns red, it gives you a profit center. It's like, how many people say, I'd like to have my own little business, be my boss? Well, this is where you can have your own little business. Each stock is your business. I will coach you all the way through it. You don't do anything. I'll tell you when to buy based on my chart, based on the color code, based on the algorithms, based on the big institutions. We're talking about the big insurance companies buying, the big banks buying, big hedge funds buying. When they buy, it shows up green. When they take your money, it shows up red. So here's what I'm saying. Why don't you join my gang tonight? I will prove to you for $39.95 in 1 month. We'll start with the oil. We'll start buying Southwest Airlines. It should keep going up as oil goes down. Now, if all of a sudden oil starts moving up, we're going to be hedging it. That we're going to start buying, not the energy, but we'll buy the oil drillers. We'll buy the oil service companies. So this is a great opportunity. Here's the number, 877-600-GANG. I'm sure you heard me a long time on this radio station. Been here for a long time. And this would be the great time to sign up. And all I ask you to do, if you make some money, please send some money to St. Jude. I've been doing this now for, almost 20 years. And we always give to St. Jude. So we got a great opportunity in making money with the airlines. We got a great opportunity to hedge it with oil. So either one way or the other, we're going to make money. You haven't got to do a thing. I do all the work. You just got to listen to my instructions when I give them to you. That's all. Do exactly what I say when I give you an alert. Join 877-600-GANG. Let's try it for the next 30 days, these oils and airlines. You'll love it.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
St. Jude exceeds any expectation or any dream I could have ever had about a hospital. I was told we wouldn't get a bill. I didn't quite process that. How's this possible? It's possible through all the wonderful people who donate. I don't know if they are aware of what they do, but they're saving children's lives every day.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures. Saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com.
I will make sure that all the stocks that we are engaged in that are going up, we will get maximum returns, and we will be out of those stocks by watching our color-coded chart. You never again will have to worry about being out of an individual stock or an ETF or an index when the market crashes. You will be out before it does happen. All you got to do is join my gang, 877-600-GANG, 877-600-GANG. I'm reaching out to you. All I'm asking you to do is to reach back to the kids at St. Jude when you're making money.
Don't wait. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
St. Jude exceeds any expectation or any dream I could have ever had about a hospital. I was told we wouldn't get a bill. I didn't quite process that. How's this possible? It's possible through all the wonderful people who donate. I don't know if they are aware of what they do, but they're saving children's lives every day.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures. Saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month, philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provide daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Don't hesitate to learn, invest, and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264.
Welcome back. Are you a fan of the Phil's Gang radio show? Then you should check out philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
So, I think of it as possibly a long rainbow here. At the end of that rainbow is a pot of gold. You open up that pot and you have prosperity for the rest of the world.
He's talking about China. He's talking about China. He is so wrong. Just like he was wrong when he said there was no housing crises.
Today, another optimistic economic sign, this time coming from the housing sector. Please check this out. We're going to begin with housing starts. We're running strong, so don't talk to me about bubbles.
Bubbles collapsed. You know what happened. You know what happened. You lost over $6 trillion between home equity and stock equity, and he got fired because he keeps telling the same people over and over the same nonsense. And he's doing the same thing now with China. I'll fill you in on the truth with China. But first, here's another dope. Listen to this. This is what you got to be protected from. Listen to this.
Chrissy in Maryland. Chrissy.
My question is this. A couple weeks ago, we saw that Ross was one of the things up on the board to possibly buy. So did some research, saw it was super bullish, had like a 10 ranking on with my investment people. And so I was like, okay, let's go ahead and buy some. So we bought 50 shares at 100. And then as the days went by, the market it started to go down and down and down and down. And so now it's about 80-ish, and I'm wondering, would it make sense to buy 50 more shares at 80 so that, if I sit on it and the stock goes back up, I'm kind of splitting the difference and making
My inclination is you're right. I think that Ross is still a great long-term situation. I like your idea. But you know what? How about 25 and then 25 if it goes lower?
What terrible advice that is. When you're in a bad deal, you don't buy more of it. It's called cost averaging down. She should have been shorting the stock, or at least with my chart, it would turn red and she knew not to get in it. This is unbelievable. And he tells her to buy more. Look on my chart. On my chart, my MV2 color-coded chart, it turned red. It turned red at $96. She said she bought it, I think she said 80 if I'm correct. I mean, she bought it $100. At $100 she bought it. It was green. It was green. And then it turned red at 97. She should have, if she was with me, she would have immediately gotten out of that position, because when that candlestick turned red, the algorithms identified that the money was pulled out by the big institutions. They're pulling their money out. Yet she stays in it. And here's what gets me. She says, we had all this researching. My people did all kinds of research, and it had a ranking. My advisor said it had a ranking of 10%. 10% ranking? What? Fire them. Fire them. They're stupid, stupid, stupid people. Ranking. Give me a break. You got ranked all right. You look at the money she lost. She's down 18%. Then worse, he turns around and tells her, buy more of it. Buy more of it. Wow. Nobody should buy more of anything that sucks. Are you kidding me? You go to a restaurant. The food is terrible. Would you order another plate of the same stuff? If your waiter came over, he said, how'd you do it? Oh, gee, my steak is terrible. The mashed potatoes are cold. Hey, how about giving me some more? Would you do that? No. If you go to the garage and your car is broke and you keep bringing it back in, they can't fix it. Would you buy another car, the exact same model? No. Only in this business. People take their brain, put in a sponge, listen to these people on Fox and CNBC and this dope. Cost average down? Fire anybody that tells you to cost average down. All she had to do, if she was with the gang, switch out. We would have said, okay, gang, it's time now. Let's switch from our long. We got in at 100. It was green. Whoop, here it is, turning red. What a beautiful thing. What a beautiful thing. The chart turns red. You haven't got to know anything about the stock. You don't have to know ranking. You don't even have to know what the stock does. You don't even have to know. She'd be up 18% right now. This is so upsetting. It's unbelievable. But people stay in, do the same thing, listen to Kudlow, or listen to Kramer, and all the rest of them, and keep losing money, and they say, boy, the stock market's no good. Boy, the stock market sucks. No! The stock market's a fantastic place, because it's the only place that is so organized, it's so liquid, you can take this mouse and be out of a deal. When she got into that deal at 100, she got in that deal on November 15th. She could have been out. She could have been out when it turned red November 15th. She could have gotten somebody to buy your stock. You just click the mouse. Tell me some other industry you can do that with. Can you sell your house like that? Can you sell your car like that? Can you sell your jewelry like that? No. This is the only organized market that you can instantly get out of it. And all you had to do is turn around and sell short. Look, I'm reaching out to you. You reach out to St. Jude. Join me tonight. Go to philsgang.com. Join me tonight. Let's start with the airlines. I proved to you already. The airlines, JetBlue, we're up 9%. You're not too late on JetBlue. And Delta, we're up 21%. But we think we're waiting. LUV, Southwest Airlines, just starting to turn green. So why don't you join tonight? Follow me on Southwest Airlines. I'm reaching out to you. I'll guide you on Southwest Airlines for the next 4 weeks. It's $39.95. And then all I ask, if you make money, send money to St. Jude. What's better than that? Let's talk about China for a minute. I'm running out of time. First of all, I told you yesterday, China, and I said this on January 16th when the correction started, the first day of the crash, I said, write it down. I said, it's going to be China and the FANG stocks that are going to start cracking this market, and this has been. Here's what's going on with China. There's a big credit problem now. They're pulling back all their credit to the speculators. China decided about 8 years ago they're going to move 60% of their population, or 800 million of their people, out of the country, farmers, so forth. They want them to go into the city. So China officials, okay, who are very corrupt, who get big promotions as the GDP grows. You always get the GDP numbers. We're up GDP in China 10%, 15%. Individual cities or counties 62%. They're corrupt. So here's what they did. So the Chinese officials, because remember the global markets could get money at interest free. So the Chinese officials and all these communities funded these speculators. They went out and they started to build 50 cities, state-of-the-art cities, 50. Give you an example. And their GDP exploded, and these guys got all kinds of promotions that made money. Everything in China is new. One of the cities called Luo. Okay, Luo. And what they did is a great example. They gave money to the speculators, the government, to the speculators, to build a $165 million airport outside the city of Luoyang. Today, there's only 5 flights a day that comes in and out of the airport at Luoyang. Why? $165 million. Why? Because the city of Luoyang, they built it so that it would house 365,000. They'd have 365,000 condos. Only 12,000 of the 365 are occupied. Another city, Fordos. They built a brand new city. 1 million it was projected to they set it up for 1 million people to live there with condominiums. Less than 25,000 people live in a city with 1 million condominiums. They're totally empty, okay? So now you would think the government would stop doing this stupidity, but no, the government is corrupt. Because remember, the officials get big raises, big positions in the communist government because of the GDP. So instead, the corrupt government turns around and says, we're going to create housing for 3.4 billion people, and they started to build 50 cities. 3.4 billion. Let's do the numbers. That's twice the population of China. So they gave all this credit to the speculators. They're out there building cities, 50 of them, which right now are ghost cities. Nobody lives in them, just a few people. So now what's happened is they've turned around and they've cut back all. The central government, the big boys, they took a lot of these corrupt people and they murdered them. They put them in jail or shot them for what they did. And now they got a problem in China. They pulling back all the speculators aren't getting any money anymore. The speculators selling everything at fire sale. Their entire economy is going to collapse. But the stock market's going to collapse. It's going to bring our economy down in our stock market. But guess what's going to save them at the end? We'll talk about that tomorrow. What will save China? Could it save our stock market? No, we're still going to go down 60%. Join now, $39.95. 877-600-GANG.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
It's up to me.